Q8698. Fuel jettisoning is usually accomplished A. Through a common manifold and outlet in each wing. B. By gravity flow into the outboard wing tanks and overboard through a common outlet in each wing. C. Through individual outlets for each tank. The correct answer is A. The process of fuel jettisoning is typically facilitated through a fuel dump manifold. This manifold serves as a connection between the dumpable fuel tanks, the dump valves, and a fixed or extendable dump chute located in each wing. By utilizing this system, excess fuel can be safely released from the aircraft during certain situations or emergencies. Q8699. The primary purpose of an aircraft's fuel jettison system is to quickly achieve A. Lower landing weight. B. Balanced fuel load. C. Reduced fire hazard. The correct answer is A. The primary purpose of an aircraft's fuel jettison system is to quickly achieve a lower landing weight. There are situations where an aircraft may need to land urgently or prematurely, such as in an emergency or when a critical system has failed. In such cases, the aircraft may be too heavy to land safely, and it may need to reduce its weight rapidly in order to avoid damage to the aircraft or injury to the passengers. The fuel jettison system allows the aircraft to expel fuel from its tanks at a controlled rate, reducing its weight and allowing for a safer landing. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Options B and C are incorrect because they suggest other potential benefits of a fuel jettison system, but they are not the primary purpose of such a system. Q8700. The fuel jettison valve must be designed to allow flight personnel A. to close the valve at any time, and the fuel must discharge clear of the aircraft. B. to discharge fuel clear of the aircraft. C. to close the valve at any time. The correct answer is A. to close the valve at any time, and the fuel must discharge clear of the aircraft. L systems. The fuel jettison valve is an essential component of an aircraft's fuel jettison system. This valve must be designed to allow flight personnel to close the valve at any time, which can be necessary in emergency situations or if the jettisoning process needs to be aborted for any reason. Additionally, the fuel must discharge clear of the aircraft to avoid the risk of a fire or explosion. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Option B is incorrect because it only addresses the need for fuel to discharge clear of the aircraft and does not mention the need for flight personnel to be able to close the valve at any time. Option C is also incorrect because it suggests that flight personnel only need the ability to close the valve, but does not address the need for the fuel to discharge clear of the aircraft. Q8701. Which of the following is employed to maintain lateral stability when jettisoning fuel? A. Two separate independent systems. B. Crossfeed system. C. Two interconnected systems. The correct answer is A. When jettisoning fuel, maintaining lateral stability is crucial to ensure the aircraft remains balanced and controllable. The most common method employed for this purpose is to use two interconnected fuel systems. By utilizing interconnected fuel tanks, fuel is jettisoned equally from both sides of the aircraft, maintaining lateral balance. Q8702. A fuel jettison system is required under certain conditions if the maximum takeoff weight exceeds the maximum landing weight. What regulations cover the requirements of fuel jettisoning? A. 14 CFR Parts 43 and 91. B. 14 CFR Parts 23 and 25 and CM4B. C. 14 CFR Parts 21 and 43 and CM8. The correct answer is B. When an aircraft needs to reduce its weight in order to land safely, it may use a fuel jettison system to rapidly expel fuel from its tanks. This is necessary if the maximum takeoff weight exceeds the maximum landing weight, which can occur due to a variety of factors. The requirements for fuel jettisoning are outlined in 14 CFR Parts 23 and 25, which cover the airworthiness standards for aircraft design and construction. In addition, the FAA's Certification Airman's Manual, CM, provides guidance on the requirements and procedures for fuel jettisoning, specifically in CM4B. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Options A and C are incorrect because they do not address the specific regulations that cover the requirements for fuel jettisoning.